So, what are the stories that you're telling yourself in your life that are holding you back? Or what are the stories that you believe because of experiences that you had that might be holding you back or pushing you forward? I want to talk about something that happened to me when I was a child. I remember sitting there, I probably was about 5 or 6 years old, and I was looking at TV and I was looking at a car on a TV show. And one guy had a Porsche, and the other guy had a Corvette. And I love both cars, and I asked my dad, who was a big Cadillac man, I asked him, I said, Dad, why don't you go get a Corvette? And in my mind, I already felt like I knew the answer, even at that young of an age. I just knew that he was going to say, because I don't have the money for a Corvette. Because that was usually the answer for everything else. We can't afford this and we can't afford that. But he shocked me that day when I asked him that. He said, because they sit too low to the ground. And they made out of fiberglass, so I don't like them. And that changed, that one thing, and I remember that so clearly because I couldn't believe that was his answer. He actually had a valid reason other than money. And so what that taught me was, it's actually possible. He really could have went and got a Corvette if he wanted to. And now that I'm an adult and I see how a car buying process works, now I know for a fact that yes, he probably could have went and got a Corvette if he wanted to. So what that did for me was it let me know that things were possible, because before that instance, I was always so used to hearing, we ain't got it, we can't afford it, we don't got it. You know what I mean? And then to finally hear an answer outside of we don't have it, and actually hear a valid reason, and for me to be able to feel like, you know what, I can go get it if I want it. That helped shape my personality for years to come. I still remember that to this day. And that was over 20 years ago. And you know what I mean? And for the record, just in case you're wondering, I did grow up in a single parent home, but my dad didn't leave until I was 8. So that was able to help me become the man that I am today, because I had my dad. When he was in the house, he was about as good as a father that I could have asked for while working 2 jobs. But once he left, he left. You know what I mean? But anyway, so what stories are you telling yourself, or what stories were you raised on that control you? You know what I mean? Like, some people had stories that were told to them that they ain't shit because their daddy ain't shit. You know what I mean? And so you grow up believing that, or you just like your daddy. You know what I mean? And then when people tell you just like your daddy, and your daddy is an alcoholic, and he beat on his wife, or whatever the case may be, what do you think you're going to mirror as an adult? You see what I'm saying? What are the stories that you believe about yourself and about your life? You always heard, well, we got bad luck. So what are you going to grow up thinking? You got bad luck. See, me personally, another thing that my dad did, and this is stuff that he did, and I'm just thinking about here recently that I didn't even realize that had effects on me. I remember when I was playing basketball in the recreational league, and I had threw up a half-court shot at the buzzer. That was right before halftime, and it went in. And I remember after the game, my dad was like, see, you got that good luck. You got luck like I got. You know what I mean? And now I'm knowing that really luck is, you know what I mean? It ain't really that serious. You know what I mean? And if you do believe in luck, you know that you can create your own luck by putting in that work. But anyway, so when he told me that helped me to create another story about my life, that I have good luck. So I always went through life believing that I had good luck. And then going forward, things that appeared to seem like lucky things or chance things always seemed to fall in my favor, because I believed that about my life. You see what I'm saying? So you got to see, what stories are you telling yourself? Do you believe that all men are dogs, and that's what you're attracting in your life? Do you believe that all men are all dope dealers are sexy, or whatever the case may be? Then that's what you attract in your life? Or I always attract these type of girls, and that's what's happening. So you got to see what you believe in. What are the stories that you're telling yourself? I'm forgetful. So now you forget all the time because you believe that story about yourself. You got to create the story. This is your movie. Your life is your movie. You see what I'm saying? And you're the director, you're the writer, you're the creator, you're the actor, you're everything. So why not cultivate it, write the story, create the script the way that you want it to be, and then go make it happen. You can sit there, paint the vision, see how you want it to be, Write some plans down, get some vision boards together, do what you gotta do, and work your ass off and make that thing a reality. That's all you gotta do. Look at the stories that you're telling yourself and then make those stories real. It's simple as that. And that works for anything. Stories, that works for anything, even in your business. What is the story that your business is sending out to the customer? What is the story about your business that's going to make your business stand out? Why do people like your business? What is the story? Okay, so that's just what I want to give y'all today. Don't let the stories that you were exposed to or that people tried to place on you, don't let that dictate your life if it's not something that aligns with what you really want it to be. You see what I'm saying? You get to write the story. You create it. So I'm gonna let that sit with y'all, and I want to thank y'all for watching or listening, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting on all of my videos. I truly do appreciate you guys, because y'all keep me going, especially with the comments and the emails and stuff. Y'all keep me going, and so I just hope that I can be able to return the favor with these videos as I share my knowledge on my journey as I'm trying to grow as a person, as an entrepreneur. So thank y'all. Add me on Snapchat, AJRichAlready16. Follow me on my social media at AJ Simmons Online, or go check out my website, www.ajsimmonsonline.com. Thank y'all.